Hello, I am Grace with Sunday Messages for Humanity. This is a channeled message from my beloved son, John, and I really love this message. I have not mastered this message yet, but I tell you, it really has inspired me to attain towards mastering this. It's freedom. Forgiveness is freedom. Keeping your heart as light as a feather is truly the most spiritual vibration to hold. The most subtle frequency to align with, the highest state to achieve. Not to invalidate the many spiritual gifts you possess, services and acts you take that make a powerful difference in helping your spiritual growth and others. However, all the chanting, spiritual study, and committed spiritual practices without true love, forgiveness, and compassion lack a depth that offers true spiritual liberation. Your personal energetic field, your energy body, when turned to a subtle, high vibrationally aligned with peace and open-hearted love, opens the heavenly realms and opens us to receive a constant infusion of heavenly light. Grudges, grievances, resentments, and hatred close our hearts, slow our vibrations to a more dense state, and we shut ourselves out of unending joy that is always available to us. As the saying goes, holding a grudge is like taking poison and expecting into our own body and expecting the other person to die. Hatred affects the one who is hating. The effects on the energy system are extremely negative to the one experiencing hate toward another, which is always hate towards the self. Self-love and kindness would invite you to see the good in others, in yourself and others. There are always things to find and focus on that are good about yourself and others. Focus on those. What you put out energetically comes back to you magnified. Train your mind to look for the good in everyone and everything, especially yourself. What you focus on will expand. Practice releasing past hurts, releasing the negativity towards yourself and others so you can be spiritually healthy, emotionally free, energetically radiant, and physically vibrant. Spiritual health and a vibrant light body is the key to physical, emotional, and psychological health and well-being. Take that act of self-love and let go of ancient grudges, even yesterday's resentments. Let bygones be bygones. Free the present moment by letting the past be in the past. Understand that everyone is doing their best and no one is perfect. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, including ourselves. Be generous and have some grace on your innocently confused, afraid siblings. No one is perfect and nothing is ever personal. People are reacting from their programming and their traumas. Help yourself and others to evolve from past conditioning by focusing on the good in yourself and others, not the faults. This medicine is for your well-being more so than others, for your heart and soul to evolve to the next level. You cannot get into the highest spiritual plane with a heavy, resentful heart. Forgive yourself first and foremost. Be the most loving and kind friend to the self by honoring your truths, aligning with your true nature. It is not always easy to forgive your own and others' transgressions. It takes a big person to give up grudges. Only evolved Only evolved beings can let go of past conditioning, ways of being, habits that no longer serve our highest good. Only a compassionate heart can love. A closed, shut off, resentful heart only ultimately fears. When you cannot let go of a grudge, that is when you call on a more evolved point of view. Ask for help to see it differently. Ask God for help. Pray to align your mind with the truth rather than the illusions and twisted memories your lower mind is attached to. Due only to being innocently confused, not as a victim, but your soul choosing to enter into this present day human programming. In just a slightly higher spiritual plane, there is only divine love. Choosing to enter into the present day human programming. And where our non-physical souls constantly, let me read that again, in just a slightly higher spiritual plane, there is only divine love. And where our non-physical soul constantly abides, we have only love for all beings, even our enemies that we think are enemies here. The density of physicality reflects our inner state. Forgiving others truly heals our own consciousness and frees our inner selves to be happy and free. Withholding love from another shuts down our capacity for happiness. Surround yourself with kind people, uplifting experiences, and set healthy boundaries. It's an act of self-love. When an external person or situation causes you to feel resentment, call on your higher mind, the Holy Spirit, angels, light, the God of your understanding, to help you see in alignment with the highest truth. At any moment of physical life, you can be 100% restored to what you truly are as perfect divine love. The most important act you can take while human is to extend only love towards self and others. See only love and a call for love. Travel light so you can fly high and know no matter what the past holds, it cannot threaten your true nature as perfect love. In each instant, what you are is restored because it has never ceased to exist. You are unending joy, revealing to yourself what you eternally are as divine, magnificent grace. Thank you so much for this Sunday's message, for joining us. Wishing you a beautiful and blessed day. Namaste.